Welcome back to Same But Different Movie News, what we like to call Mews, fusing the two words together. I'll let you do your little thing.
You did it.
That sucked.
Play
Come
it back.
on.
Whoa.
Starting off with Brendan Fraser news. Brendan Fraser and Christina Applegate have been cast in the It's a Wonderful Life remake.
Whoa. I didn't know that was happening. As you know, that's a perfect movie to me. So that's
a 10 out of 10, yeah.
Scary.
I think it will certainly lose its charm, it being modern day rather than, old black and white stuff with the dialogue and things like that. I think it's going to lose charm, so it won't be a perfect movie. I think Donald Glover is confirmed.
What does that mean?
To come back and play as Troy in the Community movie.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, boy.
Troy and Abed in the
Let's
morning.
Let's go.
I love that.
6 seasons and a movie.
Oh my God. Mi amo Tibo, Lago Rango Discoteca. They needed Troy back, I think. The movie would have been fine. I'm sure it could have still been good, but I think they needed to bring Troy back.
It would have been nothing more than fine for sure.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be amazing.
Yep.
Mortal Kombat 2 has officially begun filming. Deadpool 3 and Alien are done filming.
I still think maybe when the strike's over, they'll go back and have some improv fun.
Sounds like they're going to have a lot of fun with this movie already because there are so many rumors surrounding this movie and what the plot is going to be, because there have been so many actors giving hints to whether they'll be in it or they've been spotted on set or near set, including Ben Affleck. I think it's still a rumor though. I think you said it's actually happening, but I feel like it's still a rumor. But the top theory, because of all these things, is that the story is going to follow Deadpool going through the multiverse and timelines and killing off all the Marvel characters that don't belong in the MCU, that have belonged to Fox and other properties in the past. In news I really don't care about, Sylvester Stallone is getting a 3-part docuseries, and this is just following Arnold's documentary that just came out on Netflix, so who cares?
Yeah, who cares? I agree.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people
People might care. We don't care.
Mattel, the toy company, the one that is behind the new Barbie movie, they have announced that they have over 40 properties in early development, or at least on their radar to make movies out of, and they're planning on making a cinematic universe out of their toy properties.
I still think that John Cena is going to be He-Man.
I'm pretty sure it's already been confirmed John Cena is going to be a mermaid Barbie with Dua Lipa.
Oh, well, then. Way to listen to my tweets, Barbie.
Ari Aster is working on his new film already, right after Beau is Afraid. Haven't seen it yet. New film coming out. It's called Eddington, and it's described as a Western noir ensemble movie taking place during the COVID-19 pandemic.
I trust the guy. A lot of the words you just said are turn-offs for me.
This is surprising news for me as far as streaming services go. HBO has struck a new licensing deal with Netflix, so you can now watch some HBO shows on Netflix, including 6 Feet Under and Billions, I think.
Already, or?
Not yet. It hasn't come into effect yet, but it is coming.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Your Christmas or Mine, the Asa Butterfield Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It's getting a sequel.
Oh, yeah. Woo! Woohoo! Yes!
There is a new Suicide Squad movie coming out, but not the one you think. It is an anime, and it's its own little story thing. It's its quote-unquote Elseworld story.
I mean, that is pretty cool, because, yeah, James Gunn said he's done. There's not going to be a sequel to Suicide Squad, so.
I love anime art style for superhero movies.
Yeah, the Killing Joke or whatever that Joker one was the Batman Samurai one was really cool.
Yeah.
There were some cool ones.
Dune Part 2 got a trailer, which I know you don't care about, but the trailer is fucking phenomenal. And I cannot wait for Part 2 because I think it's going to be so many times better than the first movie.
It has to be better than the first movie, or they have failed at what they are doing. That is an objective. That's not a Brody. Whether the first movie was good or bad, the amount of articles I read where they were defending their movie, saying this is the setup movie for the payoff in the sequel. Like, just relax. Right. This is part 1 for a reason. It's all going to be worth it. So if this isn't at least 2 times better than the first movie, they fucked up.
And then the other trailer that got released was Retribution, the new Liam Neeson shtick. I texted Brody about this, and it literally is the movie Phone Booth while in a car driving around with, I think, his wife and kid.
There's also, today, as of when this episode comes out, there's the new trailer for the Bob Marley biopic, which I'm pretty excited to see. So
Oh,
I'm excited to
cool.
see the trailer.
Cool, yeah.
Who knows about the movie yet, but I'm excited to see the trailer, and that comes out probably already today now, so go watch that too.
Who's playing Bob?
Kingsley Ben-Adir. In the OA, he was in Peaky Blinders and King Arthur. I have never seen him before.
Seth Rogen has come out and confirmed that Sausage Party 2 is in the works, and, quote, it is unbelievably shocking what they are doing with this movie.
It is a series, which I don't know if that makes it better or worse. I really don't know who asked for it, because like the first one was fun enough once to see like stoned in the theater or whatever, but like it's not good. Like it's just not. So I'm amazed there was even a market for a sequel, let alone a sequel series.
Okay, well, I guess you get to be unbelievably shocked for 6 to 8 hours instead of an hour and a half.
If I even watch it.
Greta Gerwig has been tapped to direct 2 Chronicles of Narnia movies for Netflix.
Ooh, I heard those were announced, that they were doing remakes for those. Chronicles of Narnia is a good one. I know those movies aren't that old, but after the first one, they really just lost their juice. Given it's a Greta Gerwig, woo!
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I'm banking on Timothée Chalamet being Mr. Tumnus. Calling it right now.
Yeah.
With that news, she gave an interview saying that she has aspirations to be as big of a household name as Christopher Nolan. Like that was her dream.
Yeah, in my mind, and this is not the point she's making, but I respect her way more than Christopher Nolan already. The movies she makes, they are not the same level of his movies. They're more nuanced, right? They're more...
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know how to explain it.
I think what she wants is that at this point, whenever a new Christopher Nolan movie comes out, and I know it's not for you, or even a Quentin Tarantino movie, it's like a treat.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, we've been waiting for this. It's a present. It's going to be critically good, and people are going to look forward to her next movie. At this point in time, I don't think that's the case for a lot of people in the world, but she wants it to get to that point.
I've always really liked Greta Gerwig, and I'm excited for her, and I think Barbie's just going to be a huge step for her making that dream a reality. So
it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible, and I have tickets to Barbie for that weekend if I want to. They're kind of like, choose whenever kind of tickets.
Okay.
And I'm hoping to see it that weekend. I also have tickets to Oppenheimer, as you know. So if I see Barbie will be first, and then Oppenheimer will be on the Sunday. I want to go in on a high and then just be brought down and dragged into the darkness.
Yeah, exactly. You get me.
That's it for news.
I was waiting for you to say your usual, unless you have anything, and I was just staring at the camera. Oh goodness.
Well, unless you have anything.
Since you ask, Mission Impossible. What's the new one called? Dead Reckoning, Part 1. Part 1, the first one, debuted with 50 reviews on Rotten Tomatoes. With guess
95%.
Higher.
97.
Higher.
No way, dude.
100.
A Mission Impossible movie has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's early
with
reviews.
only 50 reviews, but whatever.
Early reviews, but that means 50 critics recommend this movie to everybody.
That's enough. Those movies give me an adrenaline high in sort of the same way Fast X does, but I'm going in there expecting like real visceral organic action, where Fast is just a cartoon at this point.
Yeah, it's the same high for sure. I think I like them more than the Fast movies if we're comparing the two, but
I would 100% put them higher than the Fast
very
movies.
very nice.
That's the Mews for this week. Stay tuned for next week, where we review, what are we reviewing
All
next
My
week?
Puny Sorrows.
As we continue July A and go over Canadian filmmaking content. Can't wait for this month. And if you liked what you saw here, and you like movies, you like movie content, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you on Monday, we'll see you on Friday, and we'll be watching you throughout those weeks too.
Like Santa Claus.
Yeah, keep your chimneys open. Can you close chimneys?
It's getting a sequel.
Oh, yeah. Woo!
Woohoo!
Yes!